So YouTube, what's going on? Today we've got a very special guest. We've got Novritsch, the man himself.
Hey.
And today we're going to be looking at the SSP5. So obviously this is the brand new high kappa platform. So Chris, tell us, talk us through the features of the SSP5 here.
Where do we even start? It's a long list of features. I think the most obvious one is the red dot. It has a red dot placed on the front slide, so it does not move with the slide. We try to make it sit as low as possible, so when you actually look down, okay, there's no rear sight, but if there would be a rear sight, you would be able to actually aim down low-sitting iron sights while having the dot on top. That's one of the biggest deals for me because I did experience, and I don't practice shooting with red dots on pistols a lot, and if you don't, it's actually hard to aim. Like you bring it. Have you tried it?
I haven't. No.
It's super hard. It's super hard. Some people are gonna judge and they're gonna say, "Oh, he's not doing his range training." No, but you really you bring it up, and it's kind of like,
yeah,
okay, I have the dot, and it's way too slow. Yeah.
So kind of the fixed element here, you find really helps kind of keeping it stable as well.
That as well, and also that the red dot sits in the middle, because if the red dot sits on the back, you kind of have like this cover, and it's hard to explain. But here you, first of all, because it's so long, you just kind of, it's like a long gun. You point it in a direction, and you're already kind of on target. So you do that here as well, and you align the iron sights, and then you have the dot at the top of these iron sights.
So obviously you've got the fixed slide here. Talk us through kind of why you guys chose to go with the fixed slide.
So the goal here was to, first of all, if you go into the Airsoft community and people who are really after high-performing pistols, most of them, or pretty much all of them, go for the high kappa platform because it has a million trillion aftermarket accessories. And why so? Because the system itself is very stable. It can be very gas efficient. It's just overall a good competition platform, also because of a very light trigger, like follow-up shots are really fast. So we kind of looked into what people are doing, and what they're usually doing is they try to create a slide assembly that is as lightweight as possible.
Yeah.
And we kind of looked at it, and we saw some limitations on, basing it on the Marui system 1-to-1. You do have, for example, a metal blowback housing. If you have a full slide, there's just, a certain mass to it. So what we've done is we basically split the slide in half. So only the rear section is moving, the front is completely fixed. And then when it comes to this rear section, there is some details to it that really make the difference. For example, the blowback housing in here, it is polymer. That saves a lot of weight. Also the plunger, so the plunger on the spring guide that compresses the spring, it's also polymer. It's in here, it's the white part right here. The blowback housing is a hybrid of aluminum in the back and polymer in front. So where the hammer strikes, you still have the support of the aluminum. So it hits on aluminum, it doesn't wear away the polymer, but then you have the lightweightness of the polymer, obviously.
So would you say kind of the design of the slide really helps with gas efficiency as well?
That was the whole goal, yeah. It's also, like the weights design right now, you could not even build high kappa with a slide this lightweight because, with basing it on a Marui design, you have certain limitations. Also what's unique about it, and this is, I don't know if a lot of people see it, and I hope a lot of people will appreciate it, but this entire upper receiver is actually machined aluminum. Yeah? And when you look at most, pistols and I think pretty much all pistols out of the box have casted slides. So it's like a zinc aluminum die cast. Getting very technical here, but the difference really is on CNC aluminum, it's a higher quality, it's much stronger. You get more strength for the same weight, so you can basically reduce material, but still staying strong. Also, tolerances are better, and finish on it. Maybe it's just me, but I think the finish is just
very
amazing.
nice.
It's really beautiful.
It's very crisp, yeah.
Yes. It's also very sharp. You can feel how the milling tool was cutting into it. So
it's definitely got more of a durable feel as well, doesn't it, compared to the other stock?
It's solid, It's solid. And these, if you buy a high kappa aluminum CNC slide by itself, they start at $110. They go up to, these split slide assemblies sometimes go up to $300, $400. And we kind of optimized on the design to make it affordable while still having a full CNC upper split slide design. Yeah.
Cool. So I see you guys have fiber optic sights as well. So I'm assuming are these stock out the box. So you have fiber optics in the back and front as well.
Back as well. We have maybe in here. There's hopefully a pistol in here. Yes, there we go. So yes, on the back you have fiber optics as well.
Very nice. So I can see at the top of the slide as well. You've got that looks to be a TDC adjustment.
Yes,
Talk us through that.
TDC. Well, everyone loves TDC for some reason. Yeah, they really enjoy it. So yeah, TDC. You can hop anything up to, you can even hop a 0.45 on a good warm day, but you can always hop a 0.4 and a 0.43 at pretty much any temperature with any gas.
Obviously, as you mentioned, this can use really, really heavy BBs.
Yes.
Would you say the length of the barrel is kind of like designed for that particular purpose?
It does help with power. Obviously, the more power you have, the easier it's gonna be to transfer that backspin into a nice hop trajectory. Because it's such a lightweight slide, when you shoot it, you know, most pistols kind of go like, you kind of lose your aim a little bit, yeah? With this one, it like stays. It just kicks back. It's very snappy, but you just don't lose the aim. So you can do follow-up shots while, you know, the BBs just stay on target.
The trigger is actually one of the best features of this as well. Is that right, Chris? I heard it's a lot more lightweight and
it's a high caliber trigger. High caliber triggers are in general very lightweight, and it's kind of the combination of the very lightweight, short-stroked slide that just gives it this snappy feeling. And because the cycle time is so short, like follow-up shots are it's really fast. Yeah.
So just for you guys in the video, we'll give it a quick test shot, but we've double-checked no BBs in the chamber, no BBs in the mag, and we'll just have a look at the quick. We'll have a look at the response time.
All right.
So it's very, very, very snappy. And what mags does it take? What mags are they compatible with?
Oh, mag compatibility. Well, the thing is we don't control, you know, other manufacturers' magazines, so it's hard to make a statement that you can rely on. But Marui mags do fit in there, and with the Marui standard being fulfilled, you know, there's a shit ton of mag that fit, like WE, KJ, Army Armament. There's a lot of magazines that fit in there.
So there will never be a short supply of mags, really.
Yes. Yeah. But also one thing, I would not run this on CO2.
No.
This is a pistol that's so gas efficient that, you know, I think gas comes with a certain advantage. You can fill the magazines mid-game, it's cheaper. Like putting CO2 into this is kind of an overkill, like it's not needed. It can take it, but I would only use CO2 in like colder temperatures. When gas starts failing on you, then this is when you switch to CO2. So
even in the winter, would you say that black gas should be fine as well?
Yeah, it can take it. Like the CNC upper, you can pretty much take anything.
So yeah, it's quite clear that it's all kind of built in harmony to be the absolute kind of the ultimate high capper almost. So would you say that why should you choose the SSP5 compared to other high capper platforms?
Okay, if you want this kind of performance, you will have to build it yourself, and then you can't even achieve that lightweightness of an assembly. And if you let's say you build it off some high cap, or you put a CNC slide on it, you will get to this price point, maybe even higher, and you will just not get the feature set. You will not have the TDC, you will not have the fixed front slide, you will not have the lightest blowback assembly in the market, in the high capper market. You will not have the steel sears, unless you put them as an upgrade, but these set again is like up to 50 euros. So it's overall just a really nice package, and there are some features that they just don't exist in the Airsoft market. As the lowest sitting red dot in the industry, you can't build it. Yeah? And then obviously on top, if you can hand me the holster from over there, what's also extremely unique is, like, show me a high capper that can do this. No other one can do it. You cannot put a red dot, a flashlight, a tracer, and a charging handle, and I don't know, a grenade launcher if you want to. So
this is the universal holster, is that right?
Exactly, yeah.
Cool. So obviously this SSP5 is very, very geared out. What other customizations are there you could do with the SSP5? Because if I open up the box, I saw there's a series of colors as well.
Oh, look,
you guys can see that.
Yeah.
So talk us through the different kind of customizations that the people can go through.
Well, the advantage of the upper being completely CNC'd is that, customization for, us creating parts, there's like no limits. We could make it this long, we could make it this short. Anything is possible. Yeah? So lengths-wise, everything is possible, and we will offer different lengths as aftermarket options in the future. These can also be anodized because they're CNC'd. Like, they look really high quality, really nice. So you can have them in different colors. So auto barrel, front slide. The red dot already comes with the launch, actually in red and black. We'll have mag wells. We'll have lots of stuff. Yeah? Lots of stuff is coming. Also, actually, big deal. We are developing right now an integrated tracer unit. So this will even fit into any normal high capper holster. And what it basically does, it's like the Spitfire kind of tracer where you illuminate the gas cloud in front. So you have like this nice flash, and it's a tracer at the same time. This is in development, however. This will still take a long time, but it is coming, which we really want to show that the SSP5 is going to be a pistol that's a universe. Yeah, lots of stuff will come at the launch. Some stuff is already available, but more will be coming soon.
So I think it's fair to say that this is probably one of the most versatile pistols out in the market right now, and it's definitely going to be one of the best performing, given the amount of R&D that's gone into this, the features that you guys have decided to put on this. So yeah, I'm really excited to feel this, to be honest. I think it's definitely a bit of me, because at the moment, especially with my kind of play style, being a gas blowback user, my pistol is only really for the backup when I run out of mags. But obviously, if I'm running something like this as a sidearm, and this can this can outperform a good number of primary rifles out there, it's definitely going to add to the arsenal. So I'm very, very looking forward to fielding this out. So guys, I think that pretty much wraps up the overview of the SSP5. If you're interested in the SSP5, they're available now. There will be a link in the description below. So if you do want one, click the link in the description, you'll be helping the channel out as well. And if you enjoyed and you want to see some future SSP5 gameplay, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos, because I can guarantee you now, there's going to be a lot of footage of this, probably even pistol-only gameplay videos as well. So Chris, thank you very much for joining.
Well,
and
thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching.